stars in their eyes. Please welcome your host, Matthew Kelly.
To Stars in Their Eyes once again. 5 unforgettable performances and 5 memorable songs. They say it's music and smell that bring back most memories. So if you're in the front row of a Guns N' Roses concert, the music might remind you of a great weekend you once had, and the smell might remind you to get your drains unblocked. If a picture paints 1,000 words and a song paints 1,000 memories, Twist and Shout reminds me of my very first college party. Whiskey in the Jar reminds me of what we drank. Let's Spend the Night Together reminds me of my chat-up line. And It Only Takes a Minute reminds me what happened next. Our first song should bring back memories of 1980. Performing it is a girl who could be anyone she wants. I'm not going to argue with her, and here's why. It's Starguest number 1.
My name's Claire Louise Donlan. I'm 21 years old, and I'm originally from the west coast of Ireland, but I'm studying in Ayr in Scotland. I'm currently studying for a degree in leisure management. It's a 4-year course, and this is my 3rd year. The best part of it is the outdoor pursuits. Along with outdoor pursuits, I really enjoy taekwondo. I spend 4 nights a week training, and it just keeps me so fit, and it keeps the weight off. And that's the most important thing. Taekwondo is a Korean martial art for hand and foot fighting. At the moment, I'm a yellow belt, and I would actually like to get to be black belt standard, but it's going to take a long time and a lot of hard work. I am a huge fan of the person that I'm going to be tonight. I've always listened to her tapes and watched her films over and over and over. My sister and I have always idolised her since we were 5, 6 years of age. I come from a very musical family, and from a very early age we've always had music in the house. My father's a musician and my grandfather is a famous musician as well, so it's always been there. And I've always wanted to appear in Stars in Their Eyes and meet Matthew Kelly.
Let's kick off with Claire Louise Donlan. You come from a very musical family, though, don't you?
That's right, Matthew.
Your dad plays the button accordion, is it?
That's correct,
And
yes.
tell me about your granddad.
My granddad was a very well-known musician in his part of the country. He was a fantastic fiddle player, but as he got a little bit older, he started to get a shake in his hand, so we used to have to dance in the kitchen for the relatives or whoever would be in the house, and the music would just be all over the place. It would be getting faster and faster. It was like river dancing fast forward.
Tell me a little bit about the person you're going to be tonight.
Well, the person I'm going to be tonight, Matthew, was born in England. Then they moved to Australia.
Yeah.
And she entered her first Hayley Mills contest, and that's what got her her fame.
That was in 1960, but what made her really famous?
What made her really famous was she starred in one of the hit musicals in 1970 alongside John Travolta.
Tell us who you're going to be tonight.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Olivia Newton-John.
Olivia Newton-John! That's to when leg warmers were fashionable. Tonight, singing live, Claire Louise Donlan is Olivia Newton-John!
They called it Xanadu.
fabulous. Fantastic. You are fantastic. And I'm not just saying that because you could kill me with a single blow. I really meant it. I tell you what, dancing to all your grandfather's fiddling has really paid off, hasn't it?
It has, you're right.
You'll be a proud man up there, I'm telling you. Ladies and gentlemen, Claire Louise Donlan as Olivia Newton-John. We've got to go back to the birth of rock and roll for our next star. He had hits from the 60s to the 90s, but before he puts on the dark glasses and winkle pickers, let's meet the Liverpool lad who's next through the doors. He's not bothered by cameras, in fact. That's how he pays the rent. It's star guest number 2.
My name's Bob Baxter. I'm 40 years of age and I come from Wallasey in Merseyside. My work at John Mills involves location, studio and photography in different fields. The thing I like best about my job is no job's the same every day, that the work's varied. And it's nice to come into work in the morning and see what you've got to do for that day. I'm married to Leslie and I have 3 children, Adam, Daniel and Sophie. In my spare time, I help coach a football team in the Wallasey Junior League. I applied to be on Stars in Their Eyes as somebody heard me singing the song on a karaoke and they said I sounded like the person that I'm going to be. The things I most admire about him is his amazing vocal range and the quality of his songs. I've been singing from an early age. When we had family get-togethers, we used to get up and give a song. And I'm always singing around the house. In fact, the children always tell me to shut up. I've never sang in front of a large audience before, and I'm really looking forward to the whole thing. I probably will be a bit nervous, but I'm just looking forward to getting out there and belting it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, time to focus on Bob Baxter. This must be a very glamorous job, photographing.
It can be glamorous, but there are times when occasionally I have to take photographs of industrial injury scars.
Ooh.
And I once spent a day photographing a welder's bum.
Oh. Oh, you're making me eyes water, don't you? Just tell me a little bit about the person that you're going to be.
He was a member of the Travelling Wilburys, and he starred along with legends George Harrison, Bob Dylan, Tom Petty, and Jeff Lynne.
Right.
He was very famous for wearing dark tinted glasses, and he's known affectionately in the business as the Big O.
That should have done it. Tell us who you're going to be tonight, Bob.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Roy Orbison.
Roy Orbison! Cool shades, cool suit, cool guy. Tonight, singing live, Bob Baxter is Roy Orbison!
Time I look.
Well done, Bob. Well done. I know you've got this little good luck charm from your family.
That's right.
Stuck on the end of the guitar, and it's worked as well. Because do you know it's 30 years ago this year that Roy Orbison actually entered the charts? And your performance is so accurate, you've made me feel very old. I'd like to thank you for that. Well done. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen, Bob Baxter as Roy Orbison. It's Stephen Newton-John and Roy Orbison. They've had stars in their eyes and wigs on their heads. And we're doing it all over again after the break with two more star guests who right now have stars in their eyes, doubts in their minds, and that really icky feeling in their stomachs. But they're going to be great, so join us in a couple of minutes. I'll see you then.
They're the people paid to play by...
Welcome back to Stars in Their Eyes. Well, in part one, Olivia Newton-John was from Melbourne and Roy Orbison was from Texas. We've been around the world, and now we're well and truly lost in showbiz. But if we peruse our glittering tinsel map, we'll find our next stop is Atlanta via Cardiff. And if you're having a quiet night in and fancy getting your hands on an inflatable, rubber gloves or body lotion, you need to pop in and see the girl who has everything. Star guest number 3.
My name's Amy Allenmore, I'm age 18 and I come from Cardiff in Wales. I got a boyfriend called Andrew. I've known him since I was 12 and we're getting engaged on his birthday because he's 21. Oh, he's wonderful. He looks like Brian from the Backstreet Boys. At the moment I work in part-time in a shop, helping out with my cousin. I wouldn't want to work anywhere else in a supermarket. I wouldn't want to work in a DIY store or anything because I think working in a shop that's full of inflatables and lipsticks and things is absolutely mad and wacky. To apply for Stars in Their Eyes, I didn't really want to bother, to be honest with you. My mother got a tape together, my friend done it for me. Forced to sing, held down, really. But I sent it. I wasn't really going to bother. Popped it in the post office, went to watch a football match, and next thing I knew, I was on the show. The person I'm going to be tonight isn't really massive. She's not a big star because you've only had one song that people really know of. But I enjoyed the song, and I know a lot of people enjoyed the song, and that's why I wanted to sing it. The only really competitions I've entered before is karaoke or family sing-alongs, but one competition I did definitely win was when I was on holiday in Spain, and I won the fuzziest hair competition. Very embarrassing, but I still got a prize. Being on Stars in Their Eyes, I feel so happy because this is my main show. I have a bath, I sit down on Saturday, I get my cup of tea out, and I'm ready to watch the show. I just can't believe I'm on this show, me, sitting down watching myself.
Now you're sitting down watching her. Please welcome Amy Allenmore. You go on and on about this fabulous boyfriend. How did you meet him?
Well, I knew him when I was 12, and we used to go out and hang about and things. And then as we got older, I knew him and didn't like him much. Well, my daddy's full of him, actually. I lied. I was always in love with him. And then about a year ago, we had met in a pub and things went from there. It was like all over again. The sparks flew, and
Fantastic.
there he was, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, right. Lovely. You lucky boy. And did you get engaged, did you?
Friday, we got engaged.
Fantastic. Congratulations.
Thank
That's
you.
lovely. And is he a romantic man? Oh, look. Very happy for you. Very happy indeed. Give me a few clues about the person you're going to be.
Well, she was born in the USA, in Georgia, and she used to sing duetting with her brother at the age of 10. And her song was the most requested in America before it was released.
Tell us who you're going to be tonight, Amy.
Well, Matthew, tonight I'm going to be Jennifer Page.
Jennifer Page! A new face on the chart with a new face on the show. Tonight, singing live, Amy Allenmore is Jennifer Page!
If you see something in my eye, let's not overanalyze.
Oh. See, and your dad said to me before the show, he said, oh, my stomach's in knots tonight. See, relax. Didn't I tell you she could do it? Oh, fantastic. And your fiancé, Andrew. You've got a top wife-to-be. You are fabulous. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Amy Allimore as Jennifer Page. It's a fact of life that some pop singers are a little stranger than others, and with all respect, that includes our next star guest. She's famously eccentric, but she's also the best singer-songwriter since Kate Bush. To find out more, we better take a statement from star guest number 4.
My name's Samantha Spencer. I live in St Helens, Merseyside. I'm 23 years of age. I have a husband called Gary, he's an electrician. I have a little girl called Rebecca, she's 3. I'm a voluntary special police constable. My number's 509. I do that roughly 2 to 3 times a week. Can do anything from catching criminals to being on the inquiry desk. It's the fact that every day is so different. I like the job. When I mentioned that I was going to be on the show, my colleagues found it quite humorous and decided to make a few jokes, but all in the best intentions, because the police like a bit of humour, so they're skitting me at the moment a bit. My friends and my family have all been very supportive, especially my dad, who knows what I'm going through, because he was on Opportunity Knocks. My burning ambition is to actually be a DIY presenter, as I love doing DIY, and I also love the idea of presenting.
On a different kind of beat tonight, please welcome Sam Spencer. What does a special constable do?
The special constable actually does exactly what the regulars do, but we don't have any recognition from any publicity at all, programmes or anything, but we do exactly what the regulars do.
What kind of training do you get for it then?
We get cuffs, baton, UDT.
Cuff, baton and UDT?
Cuffs.
It's pretty much like the entertainment department in Granada then. Tell me, what do they train, how do they train you in them? What do they do?
You have to put your cuffs on.
They train you to put the cuffs on?
Yeah, pull your baton.
Whip out your baton. Yeah. And how long does it take you to train for that?
Roughly about 3 months.
3 months to put cuffs on and whip out your baton?
You prod people as well.
Oh, you prod people? Well, that takes time learning that, doesn't it? I can understand that. Tell me about the person you're going to be.
Well, the person I'm going to be tonight was actually originally born in the USA, but she now lives in Britain.
Right.
Her father was a gospel preacher, and she has always been compared to Kate Bush.
Right, tell us who you're going to be tonight, Sam.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Tori Amos.
Tori Amos! Kooky old Tori! Tonight, singing live, Sam Spencer is Tori Amos! I know that feeling. Remember you said you wanted to be a DIY presenter? What was that about? You're barking up the wrong tree there. You should be doing this. Look at the vocal range on that. It must be about 5 octaves. It's a fantastic showcase for your talent, Sad. You're marvellous. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Spencer as Tori Amos. Let's face it, you'd have to be a bit strange to want to be a pop star. You get no privacy, but you do get loads of wonga, the best table in every restaurant, and as many groupies as you can eat. After the break, our final star guest will be taking that plunge into pop as a 70s star who recently been given a leg up by Jarvis Cocker. And what a strangely appealing thought that is. We'll see you in a couple of minutes for star guest number 5 and that all-important audience vote. See you then.
They're the people paid to play by the rules.
These are definitely not allowed, it's prohibited.
But for every rule,
Welcome back to Stars in Their Eyes. So what memories have tonight's star guest brought back for you? Because hearing a song can change your mood like that. You could be in a pit of sadness, hear Agadoo on the radio, and suddenly everything seems better because you realise you were never sad enough to buy it. Luckily, our 5th and last performer isn't going to become a member of Black Lace, so forget your memories of coach trips to Spain. Instead, get on the bus to Merseyside with star guest number 5.
My name is Gary Williamson, I'm 34 years old and I live in Wallasey on the Wirral. My job involves coach driving. We collect people and take them on sightseeing tours. I've been doing it for about 8 months now, and I first got interested when I was learning to be a bus driver and went on from there to get my licence and be a coach driver. I didn't actually apply to Stars in Their Eyes. What it was my mum sent away for an application form which I returned, and unfortunately she passed away before I actually got told that I had a first audition. When I first got the call to say that I'd been accepted onto Stars in Their Eyes, I was totally over the moon. I'd never dreamt that I'd actually get this far. The first person I had to go and tell was my wife Julie, who was very, very, very happy and pleased for me. The part I'm looking forward to most is the transformation, because the person who I'm going to be basically looks nothing like me whatsoever. So I'm looking forward to see the outcome of the transformation itself. I'd like to dedicate my performance tonight to my mum and tell her how much I miss her.
Tonight, all roads lead to those doors for Gary Williamson. Your old ladies were having a lovely time. When did you film that?
We actually filmed it last August, Matthew, yeah. And it was an excellent day. We really had a good time until we actually got back from the actual filming. And there was a lovely old lady who came up to me and she said, Gary, she said, can you tell me when it's actually going to be on the TV? I said, well, as far as I know, I think it's next year sometime. She said, by God, lad, she said, how many of us are still going to be alive by then?
Tell me about the person that you're going to be tonight.
The person I'm going to be tonight, Matthew, was originally born in Sheffield, and he was very, very big in the early 70s to mid-70s. He's recently had some material written for him by Jarvis Cocker. Yeah. And his biggest claim to fame, I suppose, was recording the theme tune to the hit 70s programme, The Protectors.
You see, they're all guessing now. Tell us who you're going to be, Gary.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Tony Christie.
Tony Christie! With a top song for the top driver tonight. Singing live, Gary Williamson is Tony Christie!
the song of joy that it's singing for the sweet Maria. And the guy who's coming to see her just beyond the highway. There's an open plain, and it keeps me going through the wind and rain. Is this the way to Amarillo? Every night I've been hugging my pillow, dreaming dreams of Amarillo, and sweet Maria waits for me. Show me the way to Amarillo. I've always been like a willow, crying over Amarillo, and sweet Maria waits for me. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la, and Maria waits for me. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la, 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 and Maria waits for me, and Maria waits for me.
Well done, Gary. You don't know this, but you had a very lucky escape tonight.
What's that?
One time, the wardrobe department were actually going to put you in a cat suit to match the dancers. I'd have paid good money to see that.
So would I.
I bet your old ladies off the bus will be going mad now.
More than likely.
You know,
More than likely.
your mum would have been very proud tonight.
Thank you, Matthew.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gary Williamson as Tony Christie. Five fantastic performances, but only our studio audience have the power to give one of them a VIP pass to the live grand final. Here to remind them and you are all five. First, Claire Louise Donlan was in Paradise as Olivia Newton-John. Bob Baxter was rock and roll legend Roy Orbison.
That you are here to stay.
Amy Allen Moore became pop newcomer Jennifer Page.
It's just a little crush, not like a faint every time we touch.
Sam Spencer tickled the ivories as Tori Amos.
Honey, you bet your life. It's a peel of the watch would just peel.
And Gary Williamson took us back to Amarillo as Tony Christie.
Dreaming dreams of Amarillo, and sweet Maria waits for me.
Studio audience, cast your votes now. And while the audience are making that difficult decision, let's go backstage to find out how tonight's star guests thought they did.
It's just been superb. The whole experience has just been fantastic, and it was great to get the opportunity to do it.
Being on Stars in the Rise is better than anything I've ever done.
Compared to working in a shop and being on Stars in the Rise, I'd say it was absolutely total difference, and I'd definitely come on Stars in the Rise any day than go in any shop.
The people are great and everyone gets on. It's really like a family, and when it comes down to it, you've got no nerves at the end of it. I know I'm really nervous now, but it's over and done with now.
Being on stage with all the beautiful women tonight was something. I mean, I've got to be careful what I say, basically, because my wife's out in the audience. But it was absolutely fabulous. Fabulous. You were great.
So who is tonight's winner? Is it Olivia Newton-John, Roy Orbison, Jennifer Page, Tori Amos, or Tony Christie? And the winner is Jennifer Page. know, in the 7 years I've been doing this show, I have never seen anybody look as stunned as you. You really don't know what to say, do you? You really did win, you know. You did. Honestly. Gonna go back to supermarkets?
No.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, you were there and you deserve to be. And fantastic competition tonight as well. I know. You're gonna have to do it again. Are you up to it?
No.
Shall I just do all the talking here?
Do you want to sing?
No, you can do your own singing. 5-star guest gave us 5 unforgettable performances, but only Amy can take the stage one more time. We'll see you again next week. But till then, please welcome back Amy Allen-Moore as Jennifer Page. Good night. Well done.
Well, still to come at 8, spiritual medium Colin Fry is putting his reputation on the line as he attempts to make contact with the deceased family and friends of his studio audience. Then fellow medium Derek Okora has his work cut out with the Most Haunted team as they conduct paranormal investigations at Helen's Manor. That's at 9. Well, coming up next on FTN, big budget action games with one of television's phenomenons of the 90s, Gladiators.
They say those that can do.
Favorite subject.
Those that